Welcome dear students to the classroom. Today let's have grammar. In grammar we will take worksheet 1, that is kinds of sentences. Students, let's begin with a group of words, and these words are mother, kitchen, the, my, cooking, food, is and in. Now just tell me, do you understand anything by these words? Are these words giving any sense, any meaning, any idea or thought? No, these words are not giving any sense or meaning. Do you know why? Because these words are not arranged properly. These words are not written in a correct order. So let's arrange them. Here, after getting arranged, my mother is cooking food in the kitchen. Now this group of words giving a complete sense or meaning. So can you guess it? What is it? It is a sentence. So let's have the definition of sentence. A group of words that makes complete sense is called a sentence. Along with this, always remember a sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop or an exclamation mark or a question mark. Now let's have an exercise of a grammar book which is given on the page number 1. In this exercise, reorder these words to make sentences. Begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. In this exercise, we are having 6 groups of words. And these words are not in proper order. So we will reorder them to make sentences. As the exercise is already completed on the next slides, so let's read from there. Here. So the first one is, my has sons, neighbor too. This group of words does not make any sense. So after getting arranged, it will be, my neighbor has 2 sons. Now let's have the next one. This very garden beautiful is. Again, after getting arranged, it will be, this is very beautiful garden. Let's have the third one. Ashok the invited friends for his birthday party his. So here, this group of words doesn't make any kind of sense. So after getting arranged, this will be, Ashok has invited his friends for the birthday party. Now the next one, I not eat chips should every day. So after getting arranged, it will be, I should not eat chips every day. Let's have the next one. Like I music. So after getting arranged, I like music. Let's have the last one. R1 has the match school hockey. So the sentence will be, our school has won the hockey match. With this, the exercise is completed. Now you can observe one thing, that all sentences begin with capital letters and end with full stop. You can see here full stop. Now let's have the next slide. Dear students, now just tell me, do we speak all the same kinds of sentences? No, we speak different sentences. Sometimes we declare, sometimes we ask, sometimes we order, sometimes we request, sometimes we wish, or sometimes we express our feelings. So, we speak different kinds of sentence. It means we are having different kinds of sentences. So, let's have kinds of sentences on the next slide. So there are 4 kinds of sentences on the basis of their meanings. The first one is declarative sentence. The second one, imperative sentence. The third one, interrogative sentence. And the fourth one, exclamatory sentence. So to understand them properly, let's have each separately. Here we are having some sentences. Let's read them. The first one is, he is a good player. Second one, I love English subject. Students, as these sentences make a simple statement or state an opinion. So these are declarative sentence. So what is a declarative sentence? Declarative sentence is a sentence that states a fact or declares something is called declarative sentence. Always remember one thing, that declarative sentence ends with a full stop. Begin with a capital letter, but it always ends with a full stop. Now let's have some more examples. Here, there is a chemical factory nearby. This sentence states something, so it is a declarative sentence. Another one, Nikki is learning to play the piano. This sentence also makes a simple statement. So this is also a declarative sentence. Now let's have the next slide. Dear students, in this slide also we are having some sentences. Let's read them. The first one is, what are you doing? After that, are you fine? As you can observe, these sentences ask something, and also they are having question mark at the end. So these are questions, and all the types of questions are interrogative sentence. So what is an interrogative sentence? Let's see on the next slide. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. Always remember that an interrogative sentence ends with a question mark. It begins with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. Now let's have some more examples of interrogative sentence. Here, have you read the newspaper? As you can see, this sentence is asking something, means it is a question, and it also having question mark at the end. So this is an interrogative sentence. Let's have another example. Here, when did you start learning to play the piano? As you can see, this sentence is also having a question mark at the end, and it is a question. It asks something. So it is also an example of interrogative sentence. So here we know that all the sentences which ask something are interrogative sentence. Now let's go ahead. Here in this slide you can see again we are having some sentences to read. Let's read them. The first one is, bring a glass of water. And the second one, please don't talk. Here the first sentence gives instruction and the second sentence makes a request. So the sentence which instruct or request or orders are imperative sentence. So let's see the definition of imperative sentence on the next slide. Here, a sentence that orders, requests or gives instructions about something is called an imperative sentence. Always remember, an imperative sentence ends with a full stop. It begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Now let's have some examples of imperative sentence. The first example is, ask the children to get ready for a test. As you can observe that in this sentence an instruction is given. So this sentence is an imperative sentence and it ends with a full stop. The next sentence is, stop whatever you are doing. In this sentence an order is given. So this sentence is also an imperative sentence. So here we have learned about imperative sentence. Now it's time to have the last and the fourth kind of sentence. Let's go on the next slide. Here in this slide, the sentences which we are having to read, these are, how lovely smile she has, and what a beautiful day. As you can observe that these sentences show expression of surprise, and also they both are having exclamation mark at the end. So Can you tell me which kind of sentence are these? These are exclamatory sentence. So let's have the definition of exclamatory sentence. A sentence that expresses any feeling or emotion like joy, sorrow, anger about something is called exclamatory sentence. Now don't forget one thing about exclamatory sentence, that exclamatory sentence always end with an exclamation mark. These sentences begin with a capital letter and ends with an exclamation mark. Now let's have some examples of exclamatory sentence. The first one is, what an impossible task that is. Really, the task is very difficult, as you can see in this picture, to drag an elephant. So as you can observe, this sentence is having an exclamation mark at the end, and this is expressing a surprise. So this is an exclamatory sentence. Now let's have the next example. Here, yummy, a fresh cake. In this sentence also you can observe it ends with an exclamation mark, and this sentence shows the expression of joy. So this is another example of exclamatory sentence. So the exclamatory sentences express a sudden feeling and emotion. Students, here we have completed all the 4 kinds of sentences: declarative, imperative, interrogative and exclamatory. But one thing is left to tell you about these sentences, and that is all kinds of sentences can have a positive as well as a negative meaning. Let's understand this with some examples. Here, in the declarative sentence, we can have 2 examples. The first one is, she is playing chess. As you can see, this sentence is giving positive meaning. Now let's have the next one. He does not play chess. You can see here, this sentence is having not. So this sentence is giving a negative meaning. So here we can say that a declarative sentence can have a positive as well as a negative meaning. They can give both kind of meanings, positive and negative. Now let's have the interrogative sentence to understand the same thing. Here also we are having 2 examples. How are you? How are you is giving the positive meaning. And why are you not going there? As you can see in this sentence, not is there. So this sentence is giving negative meaning. So in this way, interrogative sentence also can have positive as well as negative meanings. Now let's have the next kind of sentence to know the same thing in that. Here in imperative sentence, we are having 2 examples. The first one is, complete your homework. As you can observe, this sentence is giving positive meaning. On the other hand, the second one, don't play here. This sentence is not giving positive. This sentence is giving negative meaning. So here the thing is also clear that imperative sentence can have positive as well as negative meaning. Means imperative sentence can also give positive and negative meanings. Now let's have the 4th kind of sentence. Here, exclamatory sentence. In this, we are also having 2 examples. The first one, how beautiful she is. So this exclamatory sentence is giving positive meaning. And on the other hand, isn't it a nice day? This exclamatory sentence is giving negative meaning. So here we have learned all the 4 types of sentences: declarative sentence, imperative sentence, interrogative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Now it's time to take the exercises of a grammar book which are related to these sentences. So let's have. Students, here is the second exercise which is given on page number 3. The exercise is, Say whether these sentences are declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory sentence. So in this exercise, we have to identify the sentence and then we need to write D for declarative, Q for interrogative, IM for imperative, and E for exclamatory sentences in front of them. So, as we have learnt all the 4 kinds of sentences, so I know very well that it is going to be very easy for all of you. So, let's start with me. The first sentence is, leave the room. Now, we need to identify the kind of sentence. So, how to identify? Let me tell you. Just ask yourself, does this sentence declare something? No. Does this sentence ask something? No. Does this sentence give any order or instruction? Yes. So, which kind of sentence is this? Of course, imperative. So, for imperative sentence, what will we write? I am. I am. Okay. Now let's have the next sentence. The next sentence is, my favorite story is Red Riding Hood. As this sentence states something. So it is a declarative sentence. And for declarative sentence, we will write D. Now let's have the next one. The third example is, does he like games? As you can observe, this sentence is asking something and also it is having a question mark at the end. So, which kind of sentence is this? It is an interrogative sentence. For interrogative sentence, we will write Q. Now, let's have the fourth one. The fourth sentence is, what a beautiful flower. This sentence expresses sudden feeling or emotion. And expression of surprise is associated with this sentence. So this is an exclamatory sentence. Along with that, you can observe this sentence is having exclamation mark at the end. So for the exclamatory sentence, what we will write? We will write E. The fifth sentence is, Shyam does not like sweets. As you can observe, this sentence is declaring something with negative meanings and it also having full stop at the end. So this is a declarative sentence and for declarative sentence we will write D. Now let's have the next one. The next sentence is, how tall he is. With this sentence, an expression of surprise is associated. So this is an exclamatory sentence. Also you can observe the sentence is having an exclamation mark at the end. So for exclamatory sentence we will write E here. Now let's have the next one. The next sentence is she clever? As you can observe, this sentence is asking something and also it is having an question mark at the end. So which kind of sentence is this? Interrogative. This sentence is interrogative sentence and for interrogative sentence we will write Q. Okay, let's have the next one. The next sentence, Manas is a good boy. As this sentence is declarative something, so this is a declarative sentence and it's also ends with a full stop. So for declarative sentence we will write D. D for declarative. Next is, finish your work immediately. As an instruction is associated with this sentence. So this is an imperative sentence. And for imperative we will write I am. Now let's have the last sentence. I love studying English grammar. As this sentence states something and it's also having full stop at the end. So this is a declarative sentence. And for declarative sentence, we will write D. With this, we have completed the exercise. Now, let's go on the next slide. Here is the last exercise of this worksheet, which is given on the page number 4. In this exercise, we need to complete each sentence with words of your choice and with correct punctuation mark. So in this exercise, you can complete these sentences with the words of your choice. Here you can make more than one sentences by using the different words. Let's have an example. If we take the first sentence, I wish I could. So we can make, I wish I could purchase a Taj Mahal, or I wish I could go to space. And many more sentences you can make. Let's have another example. Like please. With please also you can make many sentences. Like please help me to complete my project, and please give me lots of chocolates, or please don't give me this much homework. So in this way you can make many sentences by using your own words. As the exercise is already completed, so let's have a reading of the completed exercise. So the first one is, I wish I could fly in the sky. With this sentence, a desire is associated. So this is a declarative sentence. That's why the sentence is having full stop at the end. Next one, please switch off the fan. As a request is associated with this sentence. So this is an imperative sentence, and it's also having a full stop at the end. Next one, fairy tales are liked by children. As a statement is associated with this sentence, so this is a declarative sentence, and it's also having a full stop at the end. The next one, didn't I meet you in the morning? This sentence is asking something, means it is an interrogative sentence, and also it's having a question mark at the end. After that, which one of you is making noise? This sentence is also asking something, and it is also having a question mark at the end. So this is an interrogative sentence. After that, do not close the window. As this sentence gives instruction, so this is an imperative sentence. It's also having a full stop at the end. After that, I cannot believe on these predictions. This sentence is a statement, so it is a declarative sentence, and it's also having full stop at the end. After that, Suri wants to be a doctor. As a desire is associated with this sentence, so it is a declarative sentence. Let's have the last one. Meet me at 6 o'clock in the evening. As this sentence gives instruction, so this is an imperative sentence. So student, with this, all the exercises of worksheet number 1 complete. Now, it's time to give the homework, and your homework is complete all the exercises in the grammar book. With this, the class ends. I will be back in the next video with the new lesson. Till then, enjoy the days. Thank you.